A slave stumbled upon a massive rock, caked in dirt but with a faint pink hue shining through. Realizing its potential value, his heart raced as he glanced around, desperate to keep it for himself. Just moments ago, he'd seen a man shot dead by the overseer for hiding a tiny diamond the size of a grain of rice. What should he do? Suddenly, a nearby water pump exploded, drawing everyone's attention. Seizing the opportunity, the slave bent down, pinched the diamond between his toes, and claimed he needed to use the restroom to slip away from the crowd. He made his way to a clearing, but as he retrieved the diamond from his toes, a gun was pressed to his head. It was the rebel leader who had caught him red-handed. He was done for. But in that moment, gunfire erupted. Government forces had arrived. The rebel leader was knocked down by an explosion, and the slave took his chance to flee. He quickly buried the diamond in a hidden spot before being captured by the government soldiers. The slave, named Solomon, hoped he'd someday return to retrieve the diamond. Not long ago, his village had been attacked by rebels, tearing his family apart. In war-torn Africa, where death was a daily reality, survival and reuniting with loved ones were his only goals. This diamond was his only bargaining chip. Solomon had seen the rebels storm into civilian villages, cutting off everyone's hand as a show of power. Strong men were forced to mine diamonds, while the government fought back to reclaim the mines for themselves. All the violence was driven by greed. In prison, Solomon discovered that the rebel leader had also been brought in, badly injured but alive. The leader recognized Solomon and immediately accused him of stealing a massive pink diamond, even offering a reward to anyone who could find it on him. Desperate, Solomon stripped naked, shouting and causing a scene. Whether he'd survive and escape the prison was anyone's guess. Fortunately, not long after, Solomon was bailed out by a mysterious man. He first went to the refugee camp to search for his family, but their names weren't on the list. As he pleaded with the staff for help, a man approached him. The man introduced himself as Jimmy, the one who had bailed him out. He offered to help Solomon find the diamond. Solomon remembered seeing Jimmy in the prison and realized he'd been targeted. Solomon wasn't foolish. He knew this type of white man was only after profit and would likely kill him once he got the diamond. Solomon's fears were justified. Jimmy was no saint. He was a mercenary with no conscience, often trading weapons with rebels in exchange for diamonds, profiting from the bloodshed. Not long before, Jimmy had acquired a stash of diamonds and planned to smuggle them into a neighboring country. Posing as a journalist, he tried to cross the border with a herd of sheep, but this time, he was stopped by soldiers who didn't believe his story. They began searching him thoroughly.